Yo, breaking news, man. It's your boy 16 shot him. Donald Trump just did the unthinkable. Larry Hoover, the founder of the GDs, might be coming home tonight. Yeah, you heard me right. After decades of being locked up, rumors are flying that Trump just pardoned Hoover, and his team is already on the way to Colorado to pick him up. But there's a twist. State charges could still be in play. So is this real, or is this just smoke in the air? Let's break it down and get into why Larry Hoover's freedom is one of the biggest stories in Chicago and the whole country right now. Before we go any further, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell, because stories like these, you won't hit them in the mainstream media like this. Let's get to the facts. Who is Larry Hoover, and why is he such a massive deal? Larry Hoover is a name that rings bells all across Chicago and worldwide, especially if you know anything about the GDs or Gangster Disciples. Born in 1949, Hoover came up in the South Side. By his 20s, he was running the streets. He's the founder of the Gangster Disciples Nation, a crew that shaped Chicago's gang culture. We're talking influence on music, politics, and the streets. But it wasn't just street stuff. Hoover tried to flip the narrative, pushing growth and development, which was all about uplifting the community. But let's be real, the feds weren't buying it. In 1973, he was convicted of murdering a man named William Young, and later in the 90s, he caught a life sentence under federal charges tied to the Kingpin Act. They hit him with 150 to 200 years behind bars. Since then, Hoover has been at 80X Supermax in Colorado, the Fed's toughest prison. The man has been locked in a box for decades. People have been calling for his release for years, including big names like Kanye West, Drake, and even Jay-Z. Now here's where it gets crazy. Sources are saying Trump just sounded off on a pardon for Larry Hoover. Yeah, Donald Trump, the same man who got Kodak Black and Lil Wayne out, might have pulled off the unthinkable and granted clemency to Larry Hoover. Hoover still has state charges pending in Illinois. The feds might be letting him go, but the state could still block his release. But here's what's wild. His people are already en route to Colorado. Rumors are flying that Hoover might walk out those doors tonight. His family and his team, they're ready. Could this be the moment Chicago's been waiting for? Could we really see Larry Hoover touch back down on the South Side after 50 years? If Hoover comes home, it's going to send shockwaves through Chicago. For the younger generation, it's a reminder of how deep the history of the streets runs. For the old heads, it's a moment of justice, or maybe controversy, depending on how you see it. Some say Hoover's return could help heal the city, bring down violence, and guide the younger generation. Others say it could spark more problems, with old beefs reigniting or the government stepping in to block his freedom. Either way, this is huge. One of the biggest stories in Chicago history. So what do you think? Is Larry Hoover really coming home tonight? Could this be the start of a new chapter for Chicago, or is it just false hope? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. If you're from Chicago or you know the history, tell me how this news hits you. And like I said, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications.